Figglesworth, and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. Look at this. Look at it. What a mess. Yeah, this is our good buddy, Silent Whisperer. He did that. Oh, I have Ender Pearls. I forgot about that. Whoop. Man, it's been a while since I've played Minecraft where we had Ender Pearls. What does this say? I haven't even come up here yet, but Silent Whisperer heard that I needed some anvils for these builds, and so he generously, and I say it in air quotes, he generously brought me some anvils. Man, look at this. A bunch of string holding all this up. Beware, it's raining anvils. Hallelujah, it's raining anvils. Wait, had some anvils left over from the gold farm. Oh man, a bunch of iron. Is this shulker box for me? I'm going to have to ask him about that, because that would be amazing having another shulker box laying around. Those things are awesome. They really, really come in handy. But I also have been on a little bit of a scouting mission, if you can see. Managed to find a bunch of clay on my way there and back, and look what else I found. Jungle logs. Went ahead and gathered up enough saplings we can get 2 jungle trees going. Saw some cocoa beans and some cows. Not together. It wasn't like they were next to each other. I was like, oh, look, cocoa beans and cows. It wasn't like that. Uh-oh. All right, that does it. Let's... Oh, and we need to make sure to eat. I don't know where we're going to land. Okay. Man, my health is taking a beating there. Let's see. I want to go over there. Love it. I love having ender pearls. And we need to dig some of this up because I need to get this swapped out so we can get some jungle trees growing. Because I'm going to need, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going to need jungle wood. Yes, I am. Has that got enough room to grow? I think it does. That looks good. And I've got more dirt with me, so let's just do this. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know if that's too close or not. Let's scoot that a little bit over. Yeah, this looks good. Look at that. We're trying to spot where in the world do we put these trees. There we go, and you grow right there. And we'll let them grow naturally because we've learned natural growing trees have a better bark, and so they hold up a whole lot better. Not really. Just totally making stuff up at this point. But yeah, we're back over here at the base today because I've done a bunch of off camera work. Uh-oh. There we go. I was going to say, I know I have a bow and arrow around here. You get out of here, stinker. How many shots does it take to get to the center of a creeper? 3, apparently, if it's an unenchanted bow. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a gander here. If heights mess with you, you may not want to look. You may want to close your eyes. Look at that. All the way down to bedrock level. I think it's level 5, is it? Let's find out. I don't have a kersplash point with the water, so we're just going to have to, like, risk it. I have slept down here and had to climb up to, like, put stuff in a chest, and there was a skeleton waiting for me and shot me off, and I fell all the way down here to my death and doom. But let's see. So we're going to jump, and the number that changes is 5 to 6, so this is level 5. So we're all the way down here at level 5. Now, I'm pretty certain this is going to have to open up just a touch. Probably not in this direction. I think this is wide enough. But we're probably going to have to stretch it a little bit that way and that way because, if I'm not mistaken, this is the length I need for the area for vines to grow, but I didn't consider the vine collection point and the AFK scooch the person around in a minecart segment. So I'm going to have to dig that out as well. And I also realized that a large portion of this structure you're not actually going to be able to see. Like, it's just going to be contained in these walls. You'll be able to see it as you're inside it, but you won't be able to see it from outside. So trying to make it look really nice and decorative, I'm not really going so much for that. We're going to go for for function and then form. And we're going to stick a little bit with the theme of, like, everything underneath the city. It's okay if it's ugly. But here's oh yeah, this got me. I was like, how in the world did I get that to grow into a half slab? And then it hit me. It's not underneath this. It's underneath the next block. So there's actually a full block of space underneath. Hey, Pixel Riffs, he ran off. I guess I haven't showered in a while, so I'm just running everybody off. Maybe that's how it goes. But yeah, we're not going to be able to see too much of the structure, but some of the farm is going to actually jut out above ground level. So we're going to be able to see that. And when we go inside the farm to use it, we'll be able to see that. So I'm going to have to use a little bit of a decorative type of, hey, you want a carrot? There you go. I'll be nice. I know I killed one of your cousins to get a bunny head, but I'll feed you. I can't promise I won't come after you later, but I'll feed you for now. And if you take the carrot out of it, yeah, then they go crazy. Oh, no, don't jump. Okay. That wasn't my fault. I can see the little cloud down there of where he was. I wonder if he dropped anything. It might at least be like a nice gesture that we go find out if he dropped something, and if so. Nope, look at that cheapskate. He got me to come all the way down here and didn't even drop something. All right, it's going to be like that then. But I've got a few materials I got to gather up. I've got to go get some ice. You know what? Let's get up here real quick because I think there is some ice in town, and I need to see what the price of ice is. Now, they finally did something here in 113 that I've been asking for forever. Now, I am not under the delusion that I am somehow such a great YouTuber or such a wide-known name that they actually heard me saying this, but I would like to think that maybe my voice somehow contributed. But for a while, I've been asking if we could be able to craft packed ice. Like if we could take ice and put it in a crafting bench, would it let us make packed ice? Hey, look, the bunny came back. How did he do that? He must work with a magician or something. That was a pretty good trick, bunny. You managed to get all the way over here somehow. There must be like a little trap door down there I don't know about. And so it lets him teleport over to this spot. But yeah, now we can craft packed ice. But they one-upped me. They did one even better. They made it where now you can take packed ice and craft it into blue ice. And the cool thing about having ice is when you run water over it, items scooch along it much quicker. And I think the way it works is it goes ice, packed ice, blue ice as far as speed. Uh-oh. Yep, and this is where the boats thing are still acting a little bit crazy. And people have been decorating over here for Halloween. Now, I've got an idea that I would like to do for Halloween decoration, but here's the problem. We are steadily getting towards the end of October. Look at this. Used coffins for sale. All kinds of just spooky stuff out here. And I would like to add something spooky to it. I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know if there's going to be enough time left in this month to do it. We're gonna try. What is this? Weird, crazy stuff. I don't know what is all this about. Wait, what? What did that say? Build a skelly kit. Okay. And they got a phantom head on. Oh, look. What are you? Free cake, not poisonous. What's your name? Trick or treat. Press button once. Step right up. Get a trick or treat. Please remove all armor. I don't know about that. Here, let's do this. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick, just so we can make it daytime. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no. Nobody's is on the server, so night's not going to go by as fast as it should. Oh boy, I hope when I jump out of the bed that there isn't like a creeper waiting for me. There it goes. Come on, son. Come on, help me out. Are we safe? I think we are. And I don't see a crafting bench anywhere, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to go ahead. It's the basics. We're back to the basics. That's what it is. And I can't believe I'm wasting this jungle wood on it, but we did plant a jungle tree. So I think we're safe in that respect. But if it's saying remove your armor, my concern is it going to like do something that might kill us? And if so, I don't want to drop like valuable stuff. I know I can get more arrows. I can definitely make another boat. See that potion thing, brewery thing right there? Beauty of 1,000 witches. Invisibility. Strength of an ox. Weakness. See, I might end up getting hit with something and it might kill me. And you just think it's funny. So let's see here. Press the button once. What button? Button. Who's got the button? Ooh, what did I get? A mending book? Oh, don't mind if I do. Although it does say Curse of Vanishing on it. Now, if I use that, does the Curse of Vanishing actually get applied with the mending? That's stinkerish. I'll have to investigate that before I actually use that. Because the last thing I want to do is end up like using the mending on something that's really good and then find out that the stuff vanishes. That would be stinkerish. But thank you whoever set that up. I know somebody did, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, we got a puffer fish over there. We know how Zloy is about puffer fish. He likes to eat those. So what is this? Ice for sale. Pay what you want. Gems or quartz is preferred. Oh my gosh. How many stacks of... Nice. Okay, so I will definitely be coming over here to get ice. I've got to calculate how much I need. It's almost like a stack per level for the farm. And here's the thing. I'm just babbling on. I'm going to blow out an entire episode just gabbing and not actually do something. I like this build. I think Daphne made this. I wanted to come check this out. I'd seen her video where she was making it. That is pretty snazzy, I must tell you. Ooh. I like the use of the end brick right here. That is really cool. And I'm tempted to climb up there, but we know what'll happen. I'll end up falling and getting hurt, so let's not do that. Oh, yeah, and BJW said that he tested out cooking a bunch of stuff over there in the smelter, and the carpet duplicator is doing just fine. It is making so much carpet that it doesn't run out of fuel, so we could just put like endless stuff in it and keep cooking, which is awesome, because eventually I will need to start cooking some more stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and start gathering up some more materials. I'm going to start building a little bit of this vine farm over there so that I can show you some progress, so it can start to make sense what in the world it's about. So you just hang tight. I'm going to gather up some stuff, and I'm going to... Wait a minute. Chop somebody's head off. That's not... Yeah, it must be Halloween. That's what it is. So y'all just sit tight, and I will meet you over at the base in just a moment. All right, everybody. I wonder if you can tell where I am. I am in a strange place, aren't I? Yes, I am. So between this clip and the last clip, I want to say it's been about 2.5 weeks. It really has. Look at this. Can you figure out where you are now? Is it starting to make a little more sense? I've been a busy pig. Yes, I have. So I kept putting off doing this clip, partially because I needed to finish up the vine farm, which I haven't. I've only got 50% of it done. But the other thing was I was going to try and time it where Zloy and I could get together and do a clip. But we just, for some reason, just wasn't able to make it happen. He was going to be able to help me, and then I got really sick and tired one weekend and wasn't able to meet up with him. So just, it didn't happen. But we're still going to make it happen. He was able to contribute to the cause. So stick around to the very end. You're going to see something really cool. But this, I ran into this. Now, I have no idea what kind of spawner that is, but I think Money says that's a zombie spawner. What do you think? So that's pretty darn cool that we found a zombie spawner right there and so close to the surface. I've got an idea for it. I'm not certain if I'm going to be able to make it happen, but I've got an idea. I've got to figure out where in the city this is going to actually end up. But if I can pull it off, we'll have something really cool we're going to build out of that. But look at this. I have been opening up this area. I died. Believe it or not. I died. I threw an ender pearl and it landed wrong, and I hit the ground, and when I hit the ground, a creeper was right there and it blew up, and I lost my pickaxe. So if you notice, I managed to get back efficiency 5. I'm breaking 3. I bought a mending book from Silent Whisper, but I haven't gotten Silk Touch on it, which is fine because I started realizing I'm going to need cobblestone, and I didn't have any. Didn't have any cobblestone at all. Now we can run the cobblestone through the cooker, which now has infinite fuel, and so I don't have to worry about that. So we can convert it to stone if we need to. There's just one extra process or one extra step that's going to be involved in there. Let's see. Do I have... No, I don't. I was going to see if I had any iron ingots, but I don't. So here's what's going on with the vine farm right here. Look at this. Now I went ahead and just kind of prettied it up a little bit. I mean, it's not pretty, but at least it has some semblance of not a mess, right? But when I dug out this hole and I built this, you can see where I'm digging down the rest of the wall. but this little space right here was left. I'm like, what in the world? Did I count wrong? And then I realized, no, I actually set this up where I wanted 2 of these. So basically what will happen is, if we can do this without falling and getting hurt, this is going to be a little treacherous here until we can kind of clean everything up and make it a little easier to walk around. Because right now, this is something waiting for Piggy to fall down in, right? I don't have any stinking shears with me. How am I going to demonstrate that? Come on, Piggy. Come on now. All right, so let's just do this. We're going to pretend like this ender pearl is a pair of shears, and I'm going to be in a minecart. And basically, I'm going to run down here. Now, I'm going to move a whole lot slower in a minecart, but I'm going to be able to break. See, about that speed, we'll be able to break the vines, just like that. And as we collect those, as we break those vines, they're going to weave their way down. Let's see, maybe we can do this. That'll give you a fairly decent perspective. See, it weaves back and forth. Uh-oh. My keyboard's been doing this lately. Something very weird, where I won't hit any button, and it'll just act like I hit escape like that. Not escape. But see how this, you go down like that, and then you drop and go down like that. And it's basically back and forth, all the way down to the bottom. And then when we get down to the bottom, since we're in a minecart, it's going to shift us over to this side, spiral all the way up to the top, and then start us over again. And so basically we're going to have 2 sections where vines are growing. Can I do this without dying? You know what? Let's not take a chance. No tears will be involved in the making of this clip, I tell you that much. Go and just recover our health. So the vine farm is coming along. We can't deliver yet to Pixel Riffs. I don't know why my brain shut down right there. I'm tired, I tell you. It has been a rough couple of weeks, just like a bunch of different stuff in real life I've been having to take care of, and it's just been a struggle to try and keep up with the videos. So if you were looking forward to another Decidedly Vanilla and I didn't deliver, I'm sorry, and here's one now for you to watch, so I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I also went through. I've been busy. I've actually done a bunch of off-camera work. I'll do this as a flyby at the end. I tell you what, we'll do it like that. But I've gone ahead and extended this circle out much further. I think it used to be right here. And what I did was I decided the road needs to be halfway from the wall to the end of the road. So I extended this out, and then I went ahead and I finished out the circle. I figured out where I made my mistakes, and I measured it all out correctly. I've had to tear this, not the whole road, but like the edging. I've had to tear it up and redo it several times. Just for some reason, counting out a circular shape like this large, can get really confusing. But we can see right here that I'm starting to finally get the underside of the city open up, which is going to be awesome. Now, as we build the upper part of the city, we're not going to be able to see any of it, which is fine. But that means is when I'm working on technical stuff and whatnot, that's all half slabbed, and all of this is going to be half slabbed. And as soon as 1.14 comes out, there are so many new half slabs and stairs, it's crazy. We're going to be able to do all kinds of extra cool stuff. So that's like a little update as far as what's going on right here. But okay. You waited a couple of weeks. It's going to be a little bit longer episode than normal. Still got to tear that down. Thank you, Mr. Silent Whisperer. He gave me a mending book, and he gave me anvils. And he said that shulker box over there is mine. I get to keep that, which is awesome. So I think I've got 5 shulker boxes now. And I didn't realize how awesome those things were until I started using them. But I am going to go ahead and sleep so that the night doesn't hurt me. And I'm going to meet you over in town where my build for Halloween is being done. And this episode will be coming out after Halloween. I just realized that. Because today is Halloween. Today is the day is Halloween I'm recording. Which means I'm going to have to contend with pumpkin-headed mobs. Maybe one is right over there. Let's see if we can catch one real quick. Well, not actually catch it, but see if we can see one. Can we see the elusive pumpkin-headed mob that only shows up? Oh. Yep, there we go. Okay, that is so close to the surface. I didn't even realize it's that close. Where are you guys at? There's one over there. There's a zombie over there. Is the game not counting this as Halloween? It is Halloween. I wonder if it's based off of the clock on the server, and maybe the server itself is in a different time zone. So it's saying that that this has already happened. That is quite possible, you know, with the world being the way it is, all big and stuff. Let's see here. We're going to go for it. Nope, he doesn't have a... Oh, run, Piggy. Run. You stinker. I didn't think mobs could spawn on top of crafting benches, but apparently they can. So I got a bit of a conundrum I got to figure out. I'm going to meet you over in town. All right, everybody. Probably not the next clip you would expect to see, right? We got a bunch of crazy mobs around here, and the sun is about to come up. Now, I'm having to do a test here because I need to see, do drowns survive in the sunlight? I don't know. Oh, they do not. I didn't know that. Okay, so this could be very important. You, sir. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to survive. Oh, and there's one of them nasty little baby drowns. We don't even have nothing to do with that. So maybe this guy right here with the chainmail, I bet he would survive, because I think if they're wearing armor, they can live in sunlight. So come here, sir. Can I capture you? This is a little tricksy the way you got to do it. You're basically trying to trick him. I found if I sit on the edge, he'll do this. He'll step up on the block. Sometimes he'll do it, sometimes he won't. Go back over there. No. You have to pretty much just stay still and trust that they're going to do this. See, it's really weird. Oh, no, you get back, sir. Okay, so he's not burning in the sunlight. That's awesome, so I can show you what's going on. So now that we've got this guy safe and sound, we need to name tag him. Look at this. This is a whole new area you've not even seen before. Alright, so I want to name this guy Shorty. And you'll see why in just a second. Because he's going to be pretty short. I must say. Now the cool thing is he's already holding something in his hand, so I don't have to worry about him picking up anything. Now this is also a little tricksy. Like I'm going to try and see if I can do all of this. But we're going to name tag the mob so that they don't despawn. He's got something in his hand, which means he won't pick up anything else. And we're going to run him over here into the ground in this crazy little contraption I got going on. So what's going on is we have got a ground level block, and then one block down I've got a half slab. So once I get the mob over here, he's going to get in there on his little minecart. Let's go and break that. That's going to give us 2 spots. It's going to give us a spot to be able to aim at the minecart. So let's go ahead and send him over there. There you go, sir. Usually it comes right back, and then it speeds up and goes. There you go. You get on over there. And I'll just make sure I've got everything right. Okay. So he's going to head over there and fall down. You stinker. You would do that just because, you know what? I bet it's because he didn't have enough speed. If I start braking, that doesn't work. Let's see if we can do this. I guess I needed to get a little bit more momentum going. If I was to break the minecart, would he fall down in there? That's what I don't know. You stinking stinkers, what you are. There you go. You fall down. You fall down. If I break this. Okay, there is one more block right there. Okay, so this will work. This is not exactly ideal, but this will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim at the minecart with our pickaxe and try to break the minecart. There we go. Sometimes they get a good smack on you when you do it. And then what I'm going to do is try to real quickly... let's see. We'll do that. There you go. Now you can't get there. And so I'm going to smack him and try to knock him back and then quickly fill up this spot with 2 blocks. Now the trick is to try and fill it up with 2 blocks before the mob steps on the first one. Like that. There we go. So now that I got that, we're going to use a piece of soul sand. Now I'm using soul sand for 2 reasons. One, it looks like a freshly dug grave. So it gives us the sense of, you know, graveyard. And the other thing is that this block is not 100% as tall as these blocks. It's just a fraction of a few pixels shorter. So the game doesn't see that as a solid block that would suffocate creatures. And he's standing on a half slab, which makes him kind of poke out of the ground as well. So I'm going to go and flip this lever on. That means as soon as this piston gets here, it's going to push that soul sand down. All right, so watch. I'm going to flip that. And it pushed it right down. And then we'll lift up. And there we go. We got ourselves a zombie stuck in the ground. Hello, Shorty. How you doing? You're kind of low to the ground there, buddy. But you've been named appropriately. Yes, you have. Now, let me see. Okay, he's holding rotted flesh. There we go, and that's his little headstone. And then I can go ahead and break all this. This doesn't need to be here. Now, I'm still going to have to like work on lighting to make sure that this area is lit properly, because I don't want somebody to come over here checking out and a creeper appear in an unlit area. But basically, this is my graveyard. This is my contribution for Halloween, after Halloween. I'm actually finishing this off Halloween night, but this episode won't be coming out until after Halloween. So way to go, Peggy. Way to go with a perfect good timing, buddy. Well, we've got zombies coming out of their graves. And we got a little plot over here that's not been used, but I loved the coffin idea that somebody was using in town, so I figured we'd have a coffin here and a hole that had been dug. Somebody had thrown the shovel on the ground. We got a pile of dirt going on. And I was like, hey, you know what we could do? Let's use coarse dirt down there so it looks like a lower strata. And then the soul sand down at the very bottom. And then we've got Chad the Gutless. What was your name? Oh, your name's Rigor Mortis. And he's holding a piece of dirt like he dug himself out of his grave. And then this right here. We need to get a little tombstone going for you right here. So this guy right here. Not this guy, but the guy before that was supposed to go in this spot. He got loose. Like when I tried to place those 2 blocks, I placed one, and before I could place the other, the zombie got up out of the grave and attacked me and killed me. So look what his name is. You ready? I was slain by Rick Grams. Hello, Rick Grams. You're here in our cemetery now. So anybody that was following me on Twitter, you got to see that a little ahead of time. And you're probably like, what happened, Piggy? I don't get it. So this is my contribution. Like I said, Zloy was going to help me out with it. We just couldn't get the timing right. I know he's been very busy in real life doing stuff. So it's all good. But we are planned in the next couple of days to record another MHC. So that's gonna be super awesome with a special guest. A special secret guest. And if I put this episode out before that episode after that episode comes out, then there will be absolutely no mystery whatsoever. But that's going to be it for today's episode. We got a whole lot of stuff done. We got the vine farm about halfway done. Got a whole bunch of area dug out underneath the town. We've got a bunch of the roads done over there, which I don't know if anybody y'all watch me. You know I'm all about the infrastructure. If I can get that roads and walls done, then we go ham on everything else. And we got ourselves a cool little cemetery. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up all this mess I got right here and get back over, because I still got a bunch of that vine farm to work on. And yeah. So if y'all enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the graveyard, if you thought this was pretty cool, please click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and you're thinking about it, would you commit? Go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell. It's going to let YouTube know that you want to see videos as I release them. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to gather up all my junk that I got laying around here. Get back over to that city. Get back over there, Piggy. You got a vine farm to build. So I'm going to get back over there and get that vine farm built, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Decidedly Vanilla.